My name is Ji Yun, and my courtesy name is Xiaolan. In 1768, I was exiled to Xinjiang. From my position as scholar reader at the Hanlin Academy after being convicted of verbal negligence. From 1755 to 1759, the central government had fully reclaimed Xinjiang from the rebellions and invaders. Just 10 years after Xinjiang's pacification, I expected the region to be in a state of disrepair and recovery. However, after a 6-month journey from the capital, this was the scene that greeted me.
于至乌鲁木齐，城西有深林，老木参云，弥亘数十里。乌鲁木齐全干土沃，虽花草亦皆繁盛。
Later, I learned that the Ili region faced a shortage of wells and water resources, prompting the locals to invest great efforts in addressing the water issues. When Urumqi was established, the planners, having learned from this experience, chose a location near a river to ensure an ample water supply. I recorded the unique landscape in my miscellaneous poems on Urumqi.
半城高阜，半城低，城内清泉尽向西。金井银床无处用，随心吟曲稻花齐。
Life in Urumqi was not as difficult as I had imagined. Standing atop the stage at the Guandi Temple on the northern hill, I could overlook the entire town. As one of my poems describes, the mountains are encircled by verdant trees, while the new town stretches far, merging with the old. Walking to the stage at Guandi Temple, one could stand on the green meadow and overlook the urban streets unfold. In the town, dense streets crisscross, with scattered buildings and deep alleys. Even at night, the town exudes a vibrant energy. Over the past decade, the central government established military offices in Xinjiang, cultivated new farmlands, and reduced taxes. In 1769, upon learning that Urumqi's educational opportunities were so limited, the contrast to the memories of overseeing the Xinjiang provincial examination pained me. Were the children on both sides of Tian Shan Mountains doomed to be excluded from the Confucian classics? The very next day, I petitioned the military governor. To stabilize the frontiers, we must first cultivate education. In an abandoned granary at the foot of Hongshan Mountain, a government-run academy was established in Urumqi. On the opening day, 36 Mongolian, Han, and Hui children crowded into a drafty, earthen room, chanting the great learning. In unison with their youthful voice, the scene echoed the ideal of educating the people and foster a good social atmosphere from the Book of Rites. When I saw Hui children writing, when seeing a person of high caliber strive to be his equal with bamboo pens, I finally understood Confucius' profound thought: education for all without discrimination. Watching the children enter the academy, hearing their tender voices reciting the classics, I was reminded of this verse.
古来生教不及者，今以为更凿咸宋之乡。
In 1771, the pardon arrived with the spring postal horses. As the returning caravan reached Xingxing Gorge, I suddenly remembered my initial bewilderment. Is this place part of Huaxia? Now, the answer was as clear as the moon over Tian Shan Mountains. When the Siku Quanshu project began, as chief editor, I incorporated content on Xinjiang into historical, geographical, and administrative categories, adopting parallel texts in Manchu, Han, Mongolian, Tibetan, and Hui scripts. These poems capture daily life to foster cultural exchange. My experiences in Urumqi, along with those poems, steeped in winds and frost at the frontier, eventually crystallized into eternal testaments to the fusion of civilizations.